Before we dive into the video, I just want to say that this is purely a demonstration of how to use the airplane's instruments for takeoff. In real life, we also need to consider our surroundings and other factors, so keep that in mind. Hello everyone, in this video I will teach you how to take off from a Cessna 172. So first off, let me introduce you to the flight panel. Airspeed indicator indicates what speed you're going in knots. The altitude indicator indicates if the nose of the airplane is pointed up or down. The altimeter indicates what altitude you're at, relative to sea level, so most of the times a runway isn't at 0 feet. The turn coordinator shows if your airplane is turned to the left or to the right or centered. Do you see the little ball on the coordinator? That's called the inclinometer. An inclinometer shows if the flight path of the airplane is coordinated or uncoordinated. This is like a car drifting. The car is pointed one way, but the car is going another way. To prevent this from happening, in an airplane you must keep the ball centered. The heading indicator shows at what direction your airplane is pointed to. Vertical speed indicates if you're going up or down. This isn't the same as the altitude indicator because you can have your airplane nose pointed up and with negative vertical speed. The RPM indicator is similar to the one in a car. You shouldn't keep the RPM too high because you can damage the motor. This is the same in airplanes. The heading of the runway is the number of the runway. So I'm on runway 32, so the runway is pointed 320 degrees. Now that I've introduced you to the flight panel, let's start the takeoff. First off, you need to release a parking brake and add some throttle. Remember when I said if the ball is going right, you need to press the right rudder? This plane has a natural tendency to go to the left, so you need to compensate that with the rudder, so press right rudder. Full throttle. At 55 knots you can take off. This is done by pulling the yoke back to 15 degrees. 15 degrees, this is 10 degrees, this is 20 degrees. 15 degrees is in the middle. The ball is going all the way left, so I need to press a little bit on the left rudder. So I've passed 55 knots now, so I can pull the yoke to 15 degrees. We are airborne. Airborne means that we are out of the ground and in the air. Now that you are airborne, you must keep the heading of the airplane to 320 degrees and climb to 3,500 feet. You see that my airspeed is low. I need to push the yoke a little bit so that the airspeed is 80 knots. The airplane is turning to the right. You don't want to do that because you are in the right heading. So you must compensate that by turning the yoke a little bit to the left. That's stabilized. can see that my heading is a little bit off, so I can turn to the left so that it matches 320 degrees. Turn left. My airspeed is too low, so I need to point the nose of the plane down. So now that we are reaching 4,000 feet in altitude, you should make the vertical speed go to 0 so that the airplane isn't going up or down. The turn coordinator stabilize, check the correct heading, and when you reach 4,000 feet, you go to 100 knots and then pull the throttle a little bit back. Keep in mind that you can't go down when you reach 4,000 feet because it will be too late. So when we reach 3,900, we push the yaw to horizon. Now that the plane is stabilized, we should keep the speed at 100 knots. So let's pull the throttle back. Let's pull the throttle a little bit more. We are going down, so let's go up. Okay. So you see that the speed is too low, so we need to add a little bit of throttle. So I think that's it for today. We have successfully taken off from the airport, in this case Barajas, Madrid. Thank you for watching and see you next time. If this video was helpful, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. If not, leave a comment so I can improve my next video. Cheers!